The metaverse is one of the hottest buzzwords in tech, and this far reaching vision of a next gen internet will rely upon an entire ecosystem of companies to make it a reality. I cut through the noise to explain what the metaverse is and how it's being built and who's building it. The business world is obsessed with the metaverse, the concept of shared worlds driven by virtual products and digital experiences that are highly immersive and interactive. We already have virtual worlds featuring live concerts and online games where players spend hundreds of hours, but metaverse enthusiasts see a future where entire societies thrive in an online realm inhabited by avatars of real people. While the space is still in early days, the longer term implications may not be trivial. Some users, especially younger ones, may eventually earn, spend, and invest most of their money in digital worlds. The metaverse could represent a 1 trillion market by the end of the decade, according to CB Insight's industry analyst consensus. This dollar potential has caught the attention of players across industries. Facebook, rebranded to Meta late last year, and earnings calls mentions of the metaverse rose 4x year over year in Q4 21. Media discussion surrounding the topic has similarly surged as news outlets have speculated whether the metaverse and the emergence of full fledged virtual economies, complete with property ownership, corporate offices, fashion seasons, and more, is poised to become the next big thing in tech or if it's hugely overhyped. The metaverse is a vision, not a specific technology. For enterprises, this ambiguity can make it challenging to figure out how to tap into the emerging trends the metaverse represents. Here, I provide a framework to navigate this evolving topic by breaking down the metaverse into distinct technological layers and highlighting the key vendors' sets on making the metaverse a reality. So here on this slide, you can very clearly see how the companies are building each layer of the metaverse. So essentially, at this point of time, they're looking at 6 layers. The first one is infrastructure, which is network and computing. You can see that has subcategories in terms of chips and processors, 5G and low latency networks, cloud infrastructure, and edge infrastructure. And in terms of companies, you can see NVIDIA, Samsung, Intel, Qualcomm, uh, AT&T, Comcast, Verizon, and in cloud infrastructure, you can see Azure, Google Cloud, AWS, VMware, and Edge infrastructure. You can see StackPath, ZenLayer, Akamai, and others. Coming to access interface hardware, similarly, you see 4 categories over there: haptics, headsets, virtual reality headsets, holographics, and smart glasses. Other categories there. Virtualization tools, you can see 3D design engines, 3D modeling and capture, AR development kits, avatar development, and volumetric video. So let's have a look at the rest of the three. So virtual worlds, you have the centralized worlds and decentralized worlds, and there are several companies like Roblox uh, and Portals and other companies involved. In the economic infrastructure, you see now Visa, PayPal, Google Pay, are involved. Mastercard is involved. Crypto exchanges, you can see blockchain, Kraken, Gemini, Coinbase, and Crypto.com, etc. Crypto wallets, you can see MetaMask, Venly, Bitski, and NFT marketplace, you can see Dapper, Rarible, and others. The last one, last layer of experiences as such, again, you can see 6 layers under the experiences layer itself: gaming, virtual concerts, virtual fashion, virtual real estate, virtual work, and others as such, and several companies which are actually working on this. And that's one reason why I get pretty excited when it comes to metaverse, because I think this is the time. This is the time that I think learning leaders across the board should get into it. When I say get into it, at least try to understand what exactly it is, and look at the learning models which have been already built on it, and look at the kind of companies which are investing in metaverse and the 6 layered approach that they're having as of now. So I think it's very very important. I can't but share the importance of getting to know metaverse. Not only know, but getting into metaverse at this stage is very very important, because I think in 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 year, I think a lot of updates, innovations, announcements will be made by these companies on Metaverse as such. So what we'll do now is we'll look at each of these in detail, um, and take it forward from there.